My name's John Jeffers, and I'm one of the founders of the Sam Jeffers Childhood Cancer Foundation.
I'm Sabrina Jeffers. I'm one of the other founders of the Samuel Jeffers Childhood Cancer Foundation. I don't think there's a lot that Sam didn't like. He was a pretty typical 8-year-old, 7-year-old. He loved animals, and he loved reading and writing stories. He loved to draw. He loved to climb things.
Well, everybody, I think people liked hanging out with Sam because he was kind of an upbeat kid, and he would that laugh and that smile would it was contagious. I think one of the reasons not much money goes into childhood cancer is there's this belief that childhood cancer is rare. We don't think it's anywhere near as rare as people think it is. But even if it's rarer than adult cancers, I think what's very important for everyone to understand is that I think for many years our society has been fighting this war against cancer in many respects backwards. In that, of the billions of dollars that we spend every year for adult cancers, seldom does that money trickle down to benefit children, because children's needs, their bodies are different, their needs are different. Childhood cancers are much more complex and complicated and span a much wider swath of biological and morphological spectrums. So advances in childhood cancer research can and do benefit adult cancers. But in doing that, we're benefiting society as a whole. When Sam heard that there was something wrong, he asked, very first words out of his mouth, he asked Dr. Young, "Well, is this life-threatening?" And Dr. Young said, "Well, Sam, lots of things are life-threatening, but we have ways to treat things." And Sam said, "Okay." When you watch your child take his very last breaths of air, his gasping breaths of air, and when you watch your child wheeled out on a stretcher from your house, and he's loaded into the back of a hearse, and you watch the hearse pull away, and you know that you're never going to see your child again, you realize that this is real. There are kids that are dying every day, and it's unacceptable. So our top priority right now is to raise $75,000 so that we can fund a full-time dedicated researcher at Weill-Cornell Medical Center in New York City. We're about halfway to our goal right now.
The idea of the summer fellow is that hospitals, doctors around the world are notified that there's this need for samples, and that if they are to encounter patients, that they send samples our way if they get them, so that the fellow, once we hire that person, once we have money, has something to study in the lab.
And so that's what we're all about. At the end of the day, this battle that we're fighting isn't just about Sam. It isn't even just about children. It's about our parents, our grandparents, our brothers, our sisters, our neighbors. It's about us. It's about everyone. And yes, we have to do a better job of protecting our children. It's incumbent upon us as adults to protect our children. That's why we have to reevaluate our priorities in this fight against cancer. And we have to devote far more resources to childhood cancer research. It's not just for the children, it's for all of us.